Welcome everybody, Steve here. Hey, exciting times here. I've been waiting for it to warm up. It's not really warming up, but I've got a plan. I'm going to paint the box. So this is the front of the box and the box sides for Project Merc, our 56 Mercury pickup. And I'm going to show you tomorrow, well, you'll see it in this video, but what my plan is. Today I'm going to put some sealer on, and then tomorrow I'm going to paint. But I've got to be able to bring some warm air in, and I've got a plan for that. I'll show you that later. But first of all, we can't do any spraying unless we're all prepped up. So all I got to do now is I got to resand all the metal, all the primer that I've done, and once I've got that, I can hang it and throw some epoxy primer on. Oh, need a different end. So we got raw steel here. These aren't satin coat or anything like that. And you know, I've roughed them up really good with some 40 grit. And when you're working with raw steel, 40 grit's gonna be fine. You're not gonna see those scratches. But I do want to treat it. Just gonna use a rust converter. And the one I like to use is rust mort. And I'm just gonna put a light coat on. I'm gonna let it sit for a little while, and then I'll just wipe it down with a thinner. Just take any little bit of residue off. I don't want it to puddle up or anything like that. So we're just doing a light treat on it. You can see how this stuff works. Gotta get another piece of paper here. So I'm mixing up my epoxy primer here. Now I got some red oxide and some black. There's no formula here. I just want something that's fairly dark. It's going to look like rust when I do a little sanding. Oh yeah, that'll look fine. So this is all 4-to-1. 4-to-1. Okay, we're right there. Some thinner. I'm going to give these a couple coats here so I get good coverage. So I got the camera all wrapped up in plastic so I can bring you a little bit more footage. Feels good. Put a lot of effort into something and it comes down to tack ragging and spraying. Looking good. Let her dry up. Tomorrow we get to paint. The next morning, and the nice thing about spraying the epoxy the day before is it's set up, and I'm just going to give it a light little scuff with some 400 grit just to take off any dust. And it always just seems to be just a little tiny bit rough, and that's my policy now. I always spray before, that way I can give it a nice little touch. Now this is like this was raw steel. If we had, something that was, sanded with 400 grit, the primer and all that stuff, I'd probably just hit it with 1000 grit because there'd be very, very little stuff on there. But just a nice light little scuff, and it makes all the world of difference when it comes to your finish. One less thing to worry about. Yeah. She looks good. 2 coats. She was getting a little bit foggy in here for the camera, so I had to shut her down. But she looks good. Just let that dry up now for about an hour or so. Just gonna show you what I do here. I got this little lean-to on the side of my garage, and I just put a space heater in here, propane one. And then all the air coming into my shop has been warmed up. And today it's pretty cold. It's not going to get above 0 Celsius here today, but that's okay. I'm making it work. Time to throw a little bit of patina on this. Just use a paper towel. I'll throw a couple nicks in here. I had a couple dents here, so real minor ones, so we'll just make sure that we do something there. Well, we've had a couple days to dry, and I am really happy with the box sides. So we're going to We're going to try and put it together today. I'm going to start working on the wood. Looks awesome. Okay, we're in. What has to happen here? You want me to come up and then put that in? Because that goes on the outside, right? There we go. You want to come back a bit?
No, I think what we're going to do is, so that ain't coming out no matter what.
No.
You're good.
I'm good.
Okay, we'll come over here then.
Yeah, if you want, we could,
So just come over here
Yeah,
and put
fine.
put a bolt in the top. They're going
this goes on the okay, right over here. Do I have to come back a bit more? How about that? We got another bolt here?
Yeah.
There we go, that should be good. Done. Yeah, all the holes line up. That was easy. So I guess we just want to get a bolt in the back over here just to kind of hold that in spot. Or I guess lift that up and stick a 1/4 incher in there, eh?
Well, these are going in here.
Yeah. Just have to lift it up, stick a bolt in there, and then that'll be good. Check out the box. So, brother Kevin, he bought a grain truck a couple years ago, and this was the wood off the sides of the grain truck. And we planed it down. We left all the old patinaed look to it, and it's looking really, really good. So there you have it. We finally got the box done. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Lots more to do yet.